can go.
Go.
Okay. Hi, my name is Emily Hughes, and I am obsessed with French Bulldogs. I wanted to share with you guys a little video that I found of French Bulldogs, which I think are really cute. And it loads. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see. There's this little puppy French Bulldog. He's just sleeping. Okay. Just wanted to share that with you guys. But today I'm going to tell you about some things about myself, about the past, the present, and the future. I went for a pass. I went to two different high schools. They were called Legend and Klein Oak, and I'm going to tell you why. The reason I went to two different high schools. And I'm currently enrolled at Lamar University, majoring in dietetics. And my goal is to move back to Colorado, where I'm from, once I have finished all my schooling that I need to accomplish, and to hopefully open my own business in the nutrition and dietary field. I never really imagined my high school experience to have gone the way it did, but I think it shaped me into the person that I am today. So now I shared a little insight of myself. I'll explain a little bit more. I attended Legend High School in Parker, Colorado for 3 years before my family and I moved to Spring, Texas, which is in Houston, where I attended Klein Oak High School just for my senior year. The reason that we moved to Texas from Colorado is because my dad got a job that required us to move. The move definitely was a huge adjustment for myself and my family, but in a way, it molded me into the person I am today. My dad has been in and out of jobs for was in and out of jobs for quite a while. So when he told us that he got a permanent job offering in Houston, my family and I were all in agreement that we should move. I personally did not think of what it would be like to start completely over at a whole new school in a whole new town, but I was excited to see what the opportunity had in store for me. Starting my senior year of high school in a new school probably wasn't the best thing for me to do. It was really hard for me to adjust to starting over brand new, but it helped me become the person I am today because of the challenges and obstacles I went through just during that 1 year. Now that you have become a little bit familiarized with the reasoning and obstacles I faced in high school, I am now going to inform you on how I overcame those obstacles that now influence my life currently right now. I am currently a junior at Lamar University majoring in dietetics. A lot of people ask what dietetics is or are somewhat confused on why it is not considered nutrition since it is so similar. Yeah, they are similar, but there is also a lot of differences as well. I love my major so much because it is something that has been so present in my life. Dietetics and nutrition are extremely similar because they both deal with food, exercises, and informing people to know what is good and bad for you. With dietetics, it is a lot more schooling and a lot longer process to go through. Anyone can consider themselves a nutritionist. You don't really need a certificate in order to be a nutritionist. In order to become a registered dietitian, you need to take certification tests and in order to be considered an actual registered dietitian. One of the reasons why I chose to major in dietetics is because growing up, my mom was always feeding my family and I extremely healthy and good for you food. She never would let us eat fast food like McDonald's and Burger King. She influenced me to be curious about what certain foods can do to your body and just how eating the right foods in the right portions can make such a huge impact on your health. Now that I have told you some things about what I am doing currently in my life, I want to tell you about what I am hoping to accomplish in the years to come. When I finish all the schooling I am wanting to accomplish, I want to move to Colorado to start my own business in the nutrition and dietary field. The reason that I want to move to Colorado is because that is where I grew up and I miss it terribly. And of course, because it's considered the mother's favorite state. I know that it is going to take some time to get a business up and running, especially a business in the nutrition and dietary field. So I probably will work as a registered dietitian in a hospital until I'm able to open up my own business. The reason for me wanting to move back to Colorado is not only just because I used to live there, it is also because I'm so familiar with the surroundings that I think it would be helpful it would help me in the long run when wanting to set up a business. I know where good locations are to have a storefront, and I'm pretty familiar with what cities or towns have a high population of people who can benefit from my business. Before I even think about opening up my own business, I definitely want to get experience by working in a hospital. By working in a hospital, I will be working with patients who will be going off of a certain dietary plan in the hospital and out of the hospital as well that will need to come and I have the hospital. I will need to make up a plan for people who are in the hospital and out of the hospital so that they can follow in order to benefit themselves. With this experience, it will help me when I'm working with clients that are wanting to try and lose weight, or maybe they want to change their eating habits. It will help. It will help me know how to come up with a plan for them to achieve their goal. In my speech that I just presented to you, I will I was hoping that you would know that I went to two different high schools, Legend and Klein Oak, and the reason behind why I attended those two schools, and I am currently enrolled at Lamar University as a student majoring in dietetics, and my goal is to be able to move to Colorado once I am finished with my schooling to have my own business in the nutrition and dietary field. I hope this gives you some insight on how my past has made me into the person I am today who is striving to achieve her goal for the future.